Right, today I'm quickly unboxing the Lumia 1320 from Telstra. And so we'll see this is the little brother to the Nokia Lumia 1520. It may not be as robust specs wise, but it's definitely as robust size wise. So this is my first look too, so nice tight box there. Right. Yes, you can't really get an idea of the size compared to the box, but let's pull that out. So you just compare it to the size of my hand if you really want to see the size of it. I can just reach the other side of the phone. It's big. I'll just momentarily pop that aside. This warning here features fairly heavily on the box. Basically says don't use a screwdriver or a knife to flip the back cover off the phone. Now what we've got, probably the 1320 is more akin to the 625. It's a budget phone. It's retailing at $449 from Telstra outright, which is a good price. Specs wise, I'll go into that later on. I don't really need to rattle them off to you now. In the box we have a mobile muster, a reply paid envelope to send your old phone back, which I won't be doing. Quick starter guide, quick start, yep, and again just goes through what buttons are what. Square, headphone jack, all that sort of stuff. Don't use a screwdriver. So, helps and tips. A few instructions for the SIM and memory card. You're going to need a memory card on this. It's only got 8 gig of inbuilt storage, and in the box, again not a lot, pretty standard these days with new phones. We've got USB, micro USB, charge sync cable, it's that oval Nokia charger. Still quite impressed with these, I like the shape. And your Nokia Lumia headphones, black, to match the phone of course. Coordinated we are. These are a cheaper looking set than the in-ear ones that I got with the Lumia 1020. I'll try those out now and see just in general. A little bit less has been spent on supplying this phone to people. It's meant to be a budget device. So let's have a look. Here's the magic bit. I'm looking through a camera, so it's always quite hard to find a way to start these peel-offs. There it is again. Don't use a screwdriver. And There it is, that's one big slab. I'll do some shots of it with a couple of other phones later. The weight's pretty good, I have to admit. So it's a single LED flash with a 5 megapixel camera, and there is not a really perceptible bump there. Don't know what the photo quality is going to be like. I think it's a 0.3 megapixel front facing camera. Your typical Windows buttons down there at the bottom. Across the top we have your headphone jack, nothing else. And along the right hand side of the phone, and the black blends in really well, but there's your camera button here, power button, again you need to get a and volume rocker, and that is it. Down the bottom we have a USB sync charge port. So this is a speaker grill just here. It is a nice black slab. There's just here the tiniest little gap. I doubt that you can see that. I don't think the phone will focus in. There, that looks like a microphone hole, and of course the phone speaker just at the top there. Okay, so being more akin to the Lumia 625, 620, the phone actually has a removable back cover. Let me see if I can do this. I'll just slide my thumbnail in under this corner. Yep. I've just booted the phone. It's alright, let that go. Alright, click. There we go, it comes off fairly easily. Bit of a struggle, I mean it's a new phone. Not a lot to see there. The whole interior of the phone is actually sealed, which is interesting. Again, some information on the back that I cannot read. It's just repeat your MEI and stuff. Again, see the camera, flash. Most importantly here, we have a very difficult to see on this video. I can't get the light on it. Actually, I have a SIM card slot and a micro SD card slot. And a dual configuration. They're all piggyback, I suppose, sitting on top of one another. So I was actually thinking when I picked the phone up that it was a bit bulky. I have played with the Lumia 1520. So let's just work the top in there and then click the bottom corners back in place. It's all fitting quite nicely. Of course, I'm not going to set it up. There's no SIM in there. But you can see the size of the screen. Again, I'll do some shots for you as a comparison later on so that you can see it against some other phones. It is thicker than the 1520, but we're really talking about the phone has a double layer on it. So that's it. There's the boost now. I straight away can see how the size of this, I mean it's a two-handed phone for me easily. Really, I'm not going to be using it as a single-handed phone. The black is very nice. So we'll be back with more later on.